Every Monday we're going to do Mojo Monday, and this is episode 2, right? Episode 2. I'm excited about this one. This one's dear to my heart, and I'll tell you why. I needed this along the way. I needed to learn this from other people along the way, and I'm going to share those things because they've been so powerful to me. I'm going to share them with you, and I pray that this will matter to you, right? These are things that and you can watch this video over and over and over if you need to. I don't know if you will, but if you want to, you're welcome to, right? So here's the deal. Mojo Monday episode number 2 is how to stay motivated after starting your online business, right? Not trying to encourage you to jump out there and do it. If you're watching this, hopefully you're already either in business or you're really seriously already making that decision or you're really considering it seriously. This will hopefully help you and help you succeed along your journey, right? During the steps, right? So staying motivated after you start your business online, right? It takes an incredible amount of courage and drive, to be honest, to start up an online business from scratch, right? It just does. Especially when you're limited on your time, right? Or your capital, your cash, or your experience, right? All those things are a factor. If you don't have time, and frankly, almost everybody I know doesn't, I'm coming into this thing working 50 plus hours per week. Most people I know are doing the same or more. Some people are working 2 jobs, working more. It's crazy. And then something just hits you like, man, if I don't change something, nothing's going to change. And I've got to do this. I just have to do this. This is not, for some of you, I don't know. For some of you, it might be, man, I just got to get a Lamborghini, or I got to get a Porsche, or I got to get a big house on the beach, or whatever. I'm going to be honest with you. Those things they don't drive me anymore. They just don't. I got way too many fish in the pan, right? I have important things that are really important to me. My why was huge at this stage of my journey. So whatever your why is, man, it takes a lot to start a business and jump out there because you got a bunch of friends and family that are probably telling you can't do it. You're going to fail. 95% of the people do, and that's true. So you probably will too. That's what they're telling you. And so you got limited time. You don't have enough money to jump in there and risk it. And you sure don't have enough experience at the particular online side of whatever your niche is, right? You got all kind of reasons not to do it. But here's the deal. Everything in you and everything around you typically is telling you you're going to fail. But here's the deal. Once you decide to do it, it's like a rush of adrenaline, right? Your why is bigger than your fear and your pride. You just do it. You just jump. And I'm telling you, it is amazing, right? It is amazing, like skydiving, I guess. It's incredible. You haven't made a nickel, but you're out there, right? You're out on the short limb, right? This is serious. And you launch your new online business. Your heart is full, man. Your dreams are real. The plans are awesome. You're going to succeed. You paid attention. You're learning from all these other people that have already done it. You're broken out, man. You're free, right? You're free. You launch, you do exactly what the big guys say to do. And here it is. This is my story too. You actually watch and learn, and you learn because they'll tell you, if you're listening, the potholes to watch out for, right? The mistakes they made. So you jump into your business saying, wow, I'm gonna succeed in half the time, right? Half the time, because I know what they did right, and now I know what they did wrong, and I won't make those same mistakes. So it's gonna be like, man, week 2, I'm in the money, right? And that's what you do. You wait to hear that cha-ching on your phone, right? You've seen all the videos. You just know that's the sound, that ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And after you've done all the things right, and you're doing everything they told you to do, and you're not doing the things they told you not to do, and instead of cha-ching, you hear crickets, right? You hear crickets. And then that worse than crickets, you hear the I told you so's. And it can be very, very frustrating. You can want to quit. It'll make you want to scream at times. So for this episode of Mojo Monday, listen, we're going to talk about that, right? What to do in your online business after you started, between it's up and running and you're not seeing any results. What do you do, right? What do you do? Were they right? Right? Were they right? Maybe you really can't do it, right? That's the voice you hear in your head. Maybe I really can't do this. Maybe success and freedom at that level just isn't for me, right? Maybe I should have started when I was, 18, or maybe I should have waited till I was 40 or whatever, right? That's the truth. I would tell you stop, right? I would tell you stop right there in your tracks. If you have those thoughts, and you probably do, we all have, stop, right? That's why we're here, and that's why we're sharing this Mojo Monday episode 2, okay? I want to share a few things with you today real quick. Things that I absolutely know these things 100% are true, and they're true for you, right? They're true for you. And I want to share them with you, right? There's a lot of things, before we even dive into that, there's a lot of things that I nor anyone else, I don't care how sharp or how much money or what they drive, there are certain things that I cannot tell you and that they can't tell you, right? And because part of it's against the law, right? The other part is they don't know, okay? And here's a few of them. One, we can't tell you exactly how much money you're going to make and how fast you're going to make it, okay? Because that's not up to us. That's up to you, okay? Just telling you straight up. That's why the law is what it is. The gurus are out there telling you can do this, you will do this, you will make X amount of dollars when you do this. They can't tell you that because they don't know what you're gonna do. They don't know the amount of hours or the sacrifice or the heart or the learning or how fast you're gonna learn. Those are all variables that are up to you, right? They're between you and God. We don't have any control of that. So there's no way I can tell you with 100% certainty how fast you're going to make the money or how much you're going to make, right? That's number one. Number two, I can't tell you, nor can anybody else tell you how having more money than bills every month is going to affect you and going to affect your family, right? Those are things that we have no control over, honestly. And you say, well, man, I'd like to have that problem. Well, you stick with this program, you're going to have that problem. And I'm going to tell you for sure, it affects people differently, right? Some people lose their minds. They, instead of doing it right and being sharp and being wise, again, you got to grow yourself, right? I'm going to talk about that in a minute. For sure, there's no way I can tell you how it's going to affect you or your family. Number three, no one can tell you how long you're going to live, right? I just threw that one in there because it's just, I want to put this in the right priority, right? The right page. I need you to understand there are things that we all get hyped up about, but we can't tell you what your health is going to do. We can't tell you, how working 2 jobs, which is really what this is for me and a lot of other people. I can't tell you how it's going to affect your health, right? So we can't tell you that, and I can't even tell you if you're going to quit, right? And you could never be able to tell if I was going to quit, right? Early on, especially. You couldn't tell. Because there were days I wanted to, straight up. And I'm just being honest with you. There were days I did everything I thought I was supposed to do, and I wasn't hearing cha-ching, okay? So please understand, I can't tell you with 100% certainty that you won't quit. That's the truth. But there are a few things I can say absolutely with 100% certainty I can tell you today, and here's just a handful of them. Number one is, if you stay relentlessly committed to building and improving you, I said you, not your business, relentlessly stay committed to building and improving you, you will win. I can say that with 100% certainty, 100%. And here's the deal, everybody jumps in for their why, but the truth is, in some fashion or some stretch, it's all about making money, right? They say, no, it's not about making money. I want it for the car. I want it for the trips. I want it for the freedom. I want to get out of my 9 to 5, whatever it is. And those all may be true, but understand it all ties to making money. And I'm telling you, this business, the success of this business is not about making money. The success of this business is about building and improving you, right? Shock, but it's true. You grow, you keep growing, you keep relentlessly pursuing a better you. And I'm telling you, all the way around, it's going to improve you, and you win. No matter what. I don't care what anybody tells you. You become a better husband, a better wife, better kid, better grandson, better granddaughter. You become a better business person. You become better. And as you do, life becomes richer as a result. And then absolutely it ties to success in all these other realms. But that much I can tell you for sure. Relentlessly stay committed to building and improving you. Secondly, if you keep learning and you keep taking forward action steps, you will succeed, right? You will. Bottom line, this is like A plus B equals C, right? There's no way around it. I can't tell you how much you're going to make and how fast because that's up to you. But I can tell you if you keep learning and you keep taking forward action steps toward your goal, you will succeed. Okay? These are elements of the universe. They're not about just the business world. Okay? And lastly, and this is what I want you to kind of lock in. If anyone can, you can. Right? That much I know. If anyone can, you can. If they can improve and become better as people, if they can stay on board and take those action steps forward, if they can do that and they succeed, you'll succeed. I can't tell you if they made $1, you're going to make that same dollar. You might make 2, but at the end of the day, you can succeed. If anyone can, you can, right? So it's a lie to say, well, they can, but I can't. Follow? That's the truth. So here's the deal. What do you do in the meantime, right? You got those days you're not hearing the cha-ching. You got the days you're not making what you thought you were going to make this quick. You thought you were going to make a lot more faster. You're not hearing it. Other people are trying to tell you you might as well quit. You're in too deep, et cetera, et cetera. What do? Here's the steps, right here. Jot these down. Commit to the process, not the cash, right? I know that sounds counterproductive. It's the truth. Commit to the process. The process is a lot of moving parts. Part of it is learning. Part of it is growing. Part of it is becoming a better person. All these little pieces happen almost behind the scenes, right? But they're essential for your success. They are essential. So I would tell you, commit to the process, commit to learning, commit to doing the right things consecutively and consistently. And that's what begins to bring the progress and the success, right? Commit to the process. Don't commit to, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make X amount of dollars in 6 months or else. That's cash. Don't commit to the cash. Commit to the process, right? Does that make sense? Keep focused, remove the distractions. And I know if you've been online 2 days, you've heard this from somebody, right? This is an ongoing thing because it is so prevalent. We get caught up in every shiny object online, right? At one point, this is the truth, early on, I was probably literally faithfully listening to every post of probably 10 different gurus, right? And here's what's sad, honestly, not one of those original 10 am I listening to today. And I can give you 100 reasons. I don't want to put them down. I don't want to tell you too much about it because you might have heard of them or maybe you're following them now. But at the end of the day, I found several of them to be dishonest, right? I found several of them to make promises they couldn't keep. I found several of them to be really people that were chasing the money. I found some of them to say that they were doing it and they weren't. I mean, it just goes on and on. But man, on film, they sounded good. And I was just distracted from every direction, right? This one was going to do this, was going to be CPA, and this was going to do it was going to be affiliate, this was going to be e-commerce. Listen, I dove head first in e-commerce when I came out of the box and made money. Straight up made money, just did exactly what they said and made money. But at the end of the day, they were coaching things that I finally turned away from that and realized, A, it was another full-time job, unlike affiliate marketing and passive income like we do. It was a 40-hour week by itself, right? It was just killing me, number one. And number two, they were coaching you to be dishonest about a lot of the products, right? The drop shipping side. I'm not against drop shipping, but I'm telling you the way I was doing it, I had to turn my head because I was following their lead and I was like, I just can't do this. I got to be upfront. That's who I am. I'm not dishonest. I can't do that. So it made me a huge turn, a sweeping turn in my personal journey. That may not be your journey. There's nothing wrong with e-commerce. I'll do some. I do a little now, probably. I'll do some more. At the end of the day, I'm not against e-commerce, but be honest. Right? Be honest and don't chase every guru that's out there. Stay focused. Find you 2 or 3. I don't even care if I'm one of them. Just find 2 or 3. Find 2 or 3 people you know you can trust, you feel like you can trust, and take the journey, right? Commit to the process and take the journey without all the distractions. Here it is. This is so huge. Be perfect at taking imperfect action every day. Be perfect, right? Not perfect in the actions because the actions are imperfect. Be consistent. Be perfect every single day, right? If I was speaking to a crowd like I do on the weekends, I'd say that with me every single day, right? Take consistent action, imperfect action every single day. You're gonna mess up, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna have to redo, you thought you could remember and you didn't, you thought you posted that and you didn't, you're gonna make mistakes, but take imperfect action and make it consistent every day. And I'm telling you, you will succeed and work right past all this. And this is so powerful as well. Don't read the daily news, right? Not against the newspaper or media. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that don't read your press clippings, right? We have a tendency we do something really, really hard with all our heart. We're trying to learn and do this for a month. And then we start looking at our bank account and we look at what we got and what we haven't had. And all of a sudden it's like, we can't do this. Look at this. I've done this for 30 days and I still don't have it. Listen to me. Don't read your press clippings. If you're going to read anything, come back in 6 months and let me know how you did. In fact, report it to me, right? I would love to hear that. Because I'm telling you, if you put the hammer down, you stay committed to the process, you keep focused, you remove your distractions, and you take perfect, every day you're taking imperfect actions. Every day, every day, every day. I'm telling you, you wake up in 6 months, we will talk and we will celebrate, okay? That's the truth. That's the truth. So, but if you look every day, day to day, you look back at yesterday, it looks like a failure. That's the truth. It's happened to me, it happens to everybody. Gauge your success 6 months at a time and just head down, right? No distractions. E, right? Stay connected to the fam. That would be us or your tribe, right? Solid coaches, right? People that you know you can trust. I don't care if they got $1 million or don't, right? If they're in it and they're in the game and they're leading you in the game, they're your coach, right? Stay plugged in, right? Stay plugged in. I'm not talking about like, hey, every spare minute of your life, don't sell your soul for this. It's not worth it, right? I'm just saying, stay plugged in. Keep learning, keep growing, keep looking for those things from people you know you can trust. And again, man, there's a trillion people out there. You can't trust them all. I'm telling you, there's a newsflash for you. You can't trust them all. Learn around people that can encourage you and help you learn, right? And here it is. You're going to love this, right? You might want to write this down. Make your number one thing the success of others, right? Make your number one thing the success of others, and you will succeed, right? Didn't say next week, but you will succeed. Because people purchase and refer you to others who will purchase, who refer to others who will purchase. Only people they know, like, and trust, right? Only people they know, like, and trust. And the only way you earn that from a stranger is that they know and feel in their heart that you're genuinely concerned about their success, right? And what's good for them. That's the only way. So the soon as you can break past that, some of you right now, you're learning over the last several months to trust me, right? Right now. This month is a breakthrough month for some of you, right? For me. And I told you to begin with, don't trust me till I prove it. But once you do, once I do, then don't give up, right? Don't give up on me, don't give up on you, let's do this. And it's the same thing, it takes time, right? And that's why, again, you can't do this overnight. It takes time because the people that are gonna be your biggest cheerleaders, your biggest supporters, your biggest customers, your biggest referrals, your biggest reviews that just turn the light on floodlight, right? Just turn it bright. Those people, they don't do that in one day, right? They have to know you care about them. And the only way they're going to really know that is if you genuinely do. So again, this is part of building you. It's part of building you up as a better person. But make your goal, make your focus, not the cash, not your bank account, not how fast you become somebody that everybody in the industry thinks is something. Make your focus your customers, clients, and those closest to you. You're going to find that your whole world looks better, right? Your whole world looks better, and it's going to speed your progress up. Your success is a shorter distance if you start caring about other people and putting them first. That's the truth, right? And lastly, never, 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 never quit, right? This is just one of those things that you hear it from everybody, and I'm telling you the whole truth. I wanted to quit several times. And I promise you, every time, been a few times I actually told my wife, I'm done. I'm just done. I know that's heartbreaking. Some of you are like, oh, no, we're listening to you. Don't be one of those guys that was willing to quit back then. I was willing. I'm telling you, I wanted to quit. I'd go home and tell her I'm all done. Whatever I got, I'm gonna sell off. If I can, I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm done. I'm just done. I just can't do this. All the excuses I started with, I'm too old, I'm too busy, I have too many other obligations, we're putting kids through college. I had all these reasons, right? At the end of the day, man, I woke up the next day feeling the same thing. Like, if nothing changes, if I don't do this, no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it is, if I don't do this, nothing changes. And I could draw the line in my future. Yes, we're blessed. Yes, I have a great life. But I'm telling you that I needed this, right? I needed to find a way I didn't have a huge nest egg retirement setback, right? We'd given it all away, and I don't have any regrets for that. But I also realized that I've only got a few years of hard working, capability at this point. And we got plans. I'm telling you, our plans are not to find some, place to rest. Our plans are to go, right? We got stuff to do. And to do that, it really, in our economy especially, you can't do that and just squeak by. You got to have that extra support. And to do it passively, to put something in motion that was a little difficult to set up now, to be able to reap for the next several years of our life and take care of our family. It was worth it to me, right? So I would quit it one night and wake up the next morning and do it again. So I'm telling you, you're gonna hear it again over and over from me throughout this journey. Never, never, never quit, okay? So that's it for episode 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's a benefit to you. If it is, listen, if you got anything out of this at all, do me a favor. If you're not already part of our family, subscribe at the button down below this video, right? Subscribe, hit the little bell next to it. That's a notification bell. All that simply means you're not committing to anything. All that is every time we post, whether it's a Mojo Monday or a training or a tutorial or a review or any one of the sundry things we share with our tribe, you will be notified that it's out there so you don't miss it. All right, that's all it is. So I would encourage you, we're building the family one person at a time. I'm excited to help you with your journey and excited to be there. Hey, let me know, right? You can comment below or hit me up with an email. Many of you, finally, this is exciting. This month is really exciting. I've had more people this month of our tribe connect with me to say various things, right? And they're all good, right? One of them was, hey, I'm making my first sales. Just wanted to let you know. And some of the others were like, hey, I'm struggling. I haven't made my first sale. Or I'm thinking about getting into the business. Can you give me some tips going in? That was one of the motivations for this motivational Mojo Monday, right? It's just exciting because people are actually connecting with me. And I know everybody's fearful at first, and you should be. But once you get past that, man, it's super exciting on my end, on our end, to hear from people that are part of our tribe, part of the group, part of the team, part of the fam, and be able to help, right? Be able to help, and because we needed help, right? We needed help, especially early on, but we need help now. I've got people that I count on for sure. So good to be part of that for you. And again, leave comments, leave posts, leave likes, whatever you feel like doing. If you gain anything from it, let somebody know, and I'll see you on the next one.